Welcome to the Kansas City War Room, Warlords. On today's episode of the Strategikon of Saga podcast slash YouTube channel, we're going to try to do something a little bit different. This is something I've been wanting to do for a very long time. And this is actually start recording tabletop simulator games and also possibly start recording in-person games. We can kind of get the equipment and the guys up to running. Um, so this will hopefully be kind of the initial game we're going to run. And so today, one of the players in our local group I've asked to come over is Steven. So welcome back to the podcast slash YouTube channel.
Well, thanks for having me.
Yeah, glad you're here. Like I said, we've spent a lot of time just kind of going up to Adepticon, talking about some different stuff we want to do. And so today, what we're going to do is we're going to kind of run out. These are two war bands. I think. Have you ever played the Germans?
No. No,
Okay,
this
so
is
you've never played the
first run.
Germans. I've never played the Hussites. Um, and so what we're kind of doing today is we're kind of just having some fun playing two war bands we've never played. I don't know if I'll honestly ever paint the Hussites. I do enjoy the way they look. I think they're fun. Um, and but today's kind of a learning game just to kind of sight them in. And so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be playing a 6-point game. It's we're using to settle a grudge, and so really it's you gain a lot of bonus points for winning melees, for killing the amount of units, and then also completely destroying the units by any means possible. So it's like the one place shooters can score, but this definitely rewards good melee. So quickly, I'll kind of run through our list. I'll kind of jump in here. So I've gone 6 points. I don't know if this is a good list. I'll say the way I like to start is I try to take everything the board gives you, play all the abilities, and then see where that lands as I kind of hone in. And so I've taken an 8-man Pavis warrior unit, one wagon. I don't know if I'm probably going to need two, and this is probably going to blow up in my face. Levy crossbow, two Hearthguard units, and then I'm taking the Taborites. I don't know if that's the right call or not. We'll find out very quickly. And then you are running Germans, and you decided to bring a cannon today, so we're going to see how this works out. But you are running, what, a point and a half of Levy crossbowmen. You're running, what is it, a point of warriors and then a point of Pavis warriors.
Right, yep.
A point and a half of Hearthguard. And then you have the infamous German 4-pack of warriors sitting in the back. And you are going mounted. Oh, and you have a cannon. So I will say I chose to not run any mercs. That's kind of my first run out. But you've wanted to see the cannon run for a long time, so you've thrown the cannon in.
Yeah, a little swingy with the dice. We'll see what happens, if I get lucky or not.
I think it'll be fun to see. Like I said, I've seen a cannon run a few times. I feel like it's kind of like the Levy crossbowman. It's either the star of the show, it's the most distracting thing, or it does absolutely nothing. So I've only seen it. I think I've run it once when I ran the Germans, kind of the same list you're running, and it was a terrible decision. Uh,
Oh, great.
but I was also playing. I think I was playing against Bretons on that one. I can't remember who I was running against, uh, and it was just kind of my first run through. So I don't know if I had a half decent grasp on it. But yeah, so we're playing to settle a grudge. Hollowell, you're first, but I get to roll 3 dice, and then we'll kind of run it from there. So yeah, good luck, bud.
Yeah, me too.
Knowing that cannon's going to shoot is going to be so difficult. Um,
Yeah, how do you activate the cannon? Is that a warrior
it's
or a...
it's a levy activation.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Um, yeah. Flails. Yeah, I don't really have any. This is wild. I don't think you're going to melee me, to be honest. I don't think you're flying across the board just yet. Um, Goodness gracious. Okay. On you, bud. That's me.
All right, so I am rolling, I believe it's 7. 1, 2, 7, yep. So we'll roll those.
Mm.
Well, the cannon's shooting, I can tell you that.
Oh, yeah, your cannon's not by the warlord. I just realized that.
Yeah.
You put your cannon out by himself. Well, you have a mounted warlord. You can always just run over and make him shoot all the time. And I never know if that's the good play or not, but we'll find out.
Yeah, he might do a whole lot of nothing this turn, so.
Or he might do a whole lot of something. Like I said, I think the couple times I've seen it, one time I think I had like a 6-pack of Hearthguard. He shot and killed 2 Hearthguard. Put a fatigue on it, and then the next round I think he did the same thing, and my Hearthguard hadn't even moved. So it was terrible, absolutely terrible. Like I said, I think you and I both kind of play the same way though. We kind of just take a little flavor of everything, see what you like, see what you don't like, and after what 3, 4, 5 games, you slowly kind of hone in on your board. So
Yeah, we'll see if that works for me today here, but I don't think I'm going to have much up here. So.
yeah. So you kind of come in here and kind of copy what you're doing.
A few too many uncommons.
Yeah, I think the board really likes it. Um, I'll let you kind of make your own run through of it, but kind of loading certain stuff up early is always helpful.
I think I'm ready.
Okay.
So shockingly, there were no rares, so I think I'm just going to start off with the cannon, baby.
Oh, joy. Can't wait.
All right.
Okay.
So now this Pavis is still saved light cover.
They still save. Well, actually, because you just take casualties, so you don't even get to. You don't even get to roll.
Yeah. Let's work on those boys then. So I'll shoot at the Pavis.
Mm-hmm.
So let me, my red die, I'm going to try to remember to make those my offensive die.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll roll those 2 and see what the outcome is.
I told you. Now hold on. You're shooting at a unit, so it's a note the +1 bonus applies a total of a 2d6 and not the result of a single. It therefore cannot prevent a shooting incident.
So
Shooting incident for
I think so, yeah. I knew doubles right away was going to be a problem. An incident occurs. Instead of applying the table's result, the cannon takes 1 fatigue. So there we go.
Fatigue to the cannon matters, though. You know, it just sits there.
That would have been so nice just to plug 3 casualties into you right away. All right, let me get a fatigue over here.
I'm telling you, the first time I saw it when I had a 6-pack of Hearthguard, I think that's the first thing it did to me is it killed 3 of me and then killed 2 of me the next time. So
I am pulling off a dice, which I forgot to do a minute ago. I am going to, let's see, I know what I'm going to do here. So I'm going to move, I'll pull another levy activation and move these guys over here on the hill. Oh, I have to, a second, I got to measure movement on here, or toggle measure movement.
That's let's do that. I need to measure movement probably. Yep.
All right, they're going to go 4 to the front. You measure how close you are to me, 9.8. So you got 3 times to get to me, and that's good.
Yeah.
All right, next we will activate the Pavis Warriors with a dice. And they only move S, so we're just going to actually...
They move S, charge S. It's probably my only struggle with them.
It already makes me not want to play them, but we're going to try it out anyway, just in case.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll stop at S. Then we obey the crossbowman up. We're just going to move a little bit up here. And then activate them with a dice to shoot, and they'll get a fatigue after.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to throw that on there now, just in case.
Let's see. Let's target a wagon with their charge or shooting attack. Now let's see how many guys you have in range, because this isn't limited like some of the other ones. Oh god, your whole unit's in range. I don't know if I want you to shoot the wagon. With one wagon, I feel like I just take it on the chin with the, I should have done combat bonus. Live and you learn, you live and you learn. I think we're gonna let you shoot the Pavis. I only have one wagon. I say with Hussites, I think you.
Well, you're armor 5 against shooting and 4 melee, or is it?
It's 4. It's 5/4. So it has resilience 2.
Yeah.
So you'd have what, 5 shots hitting on 3s. Actually, let's do that. Sorry, that's actually probably. I'm gonna do it, and we're just gonna see how it works.
Okay.
So we're gonna do circled wagons, activation reaction, trigger this ability. When you shoot or charge for that activation resolved, you must shoot the wagon.
Okay, so here's 5 at the wagon. Fatigue will come afterward. Let me make sure this guy's in range.
I think you're all in range. I think that's what I was realizing. Like,
you know, it's measuring me weird for me. It's like
it's
a square.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually. Yeah, it is actually grabbing a square. I think it's grabbing the side of the wagon, isn't it? So
Yeah.
let's be as close as we can.
I'm still getting 11 to the corner, so I'll be in range. So it'll be 5 shots. So.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Oh, you're measuring the back guy. That's what I need to do.
Yeah. And I think I'd give it to him just to. This is kind of a wonky setup. I'm not in the mood to make a super pedantic decision here. So let's just say 5 shots. You're hitting me on 3.
All right, 5 to 3.
Oh God. Here we go.
It's making up for my boxcar roll with my cannon there.
Okay, well, joy. I'm not too fatigued to start this game off. I sure am.
Oh my God.
That is what it is, man. I don't mind it. God bless it.
Now I'm wishing I had more shots.
I'm not. That's probably the only reason I decided to take it. That's so terrible.
Well, I screwed up earlier, so I shouldn't have even been doing that. I should have moved my warriors up. So I don't think they're going to be able to maneuver at all.
No, so, just move sideways.
So I'm going to determination the warlord up and try and get within 4 of everybody. So we'll just go 2.7 to right here. Do a little measure.
Yeah, I like that.
I don't think I'm going to be able to do it, so he'll just stick right where he's at.
Let's stay in the spot.
And the 4-pack's just going to stay put, so are the Hearthguard. So I am done. Turn 1.
Well, I am generating 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're doing 7 dice, so we are going to pull. Yeah, we'll leave the uncommon on the board and roll all 7 of these. Okay, 1 rare. Question is, I don't think this board. It's charging off you. I don't know if this board really cares for rare too much.
I like that. I like that. Activate a wagon and foot.
Yeah, I do. That's maybe fair. Oh, hoofness. Is that how you say it? I don't know if that's the way it's actually pronounced.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck with that.
Yes,
I don't think I can.
We'll say hoofness. So we're going to go with that. I may call my mom one of these days and ask her. That'd be the between all their. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Burning Fate. Oh, that was a common. And then he activates. Gotta remember the Hussite wagon activates. Like levy. Okay. So we've got to rest, full fatigue, Wagenberg. Let's see, Wagen. Yeah. Turn all your numbers. Yeah. That's what I should have done, now that I think about it. I don't know why I didn't do that. It's an order's reactions. Wagenberg. All your non-mercenary units without ranged weapons increase their armor by 1. That's actually really decent. Um, I need to get my guys moving. That's going to be the trick. Um, yeah, I guess that is moving 2 units, and then a rare you get to do it a second time. So if you had two wagons, you kind of move what all 4 units. So
Oh,
okay,
that'd be pretty good.
yeah, I don't think it'd be bad. I might even just paint 2 wagons for the love of it. Like I said, I've got the Germans ready to paint, so I'm gonna paint a. Oh, here you go. I'm gonna paint the. Uh, there was like right after the Hussite Wars. Oh, here I'll kind of let's go ahead and uh, we're gonna rest the wagon, full fatigue, and then we're gonna do Burning Fate. Oh, so that was gonna be sorry, that would have been an order if you're okay with that.
Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
So I'm gonna remove fatigue from a friendly non-mercenary unit. Then we go into the phase, and then I would use the dice that I just used to rest it, so it's back to full power. I do like that. Man, loading that up and keeping that running is going to be really important. Then we're going to go ahead and I think we're going to do convoy. And so we are going to activate the Pavis warriors and the wagon to move.
Okay.
It's the wagon moves 4. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop it and then I'm going to move it if you're okay with that. Because it can move before or after it's.
Are you talking about the rotation or whatever?
Yeah, the rotation. Yeah. And I think. What a wild world, man. That tail just swings on that thing.
Yeah. I don't think it's pivoting on its center is I think the problem with that thing.
Oh, that might be true with this one. Yeah, it's pivoting on its front, so I'll have to be really careful of that. Okay. Then I'll bring it back a little bit. Let's just do that. That kind of is what it is.
Just eyeball it. I don't care.
Yeah, I think, like we said, I'm not too worried about perfect here. Actually, we need to shoot at that cannon. God bless it. That stupid cannon. Actually, we're going to back these guys up so you can't see my Hearth Guard. I don't want you shooting my Hearth Guard. Dang it, man. Good maneuver, Lock. I kind of probably didn't move what I needed to move. We'll kind of get it going. I think as much as I don't want to, we're going to have to pass on a shot this turn. We're going to we obey the Taborites. Oh, they activate on any dice too. Okay. I really need to get this down better. They activate on any dice. We're going to go ahead and we obey the Hearthguard to move up. If they can get through that channel, actually. Yeah, they can. So we're going to we obey them to come up. And then Warlord's going to determination up. And I wish I could be able to shoot, but it is what it is. I think we're kind of just getting in position. And then on you, bud.
All right. Let's see. I'm going to definitely pull some dice here. I have 5 here. I'm rolling 7 also.
And that is on turn 1.
Did not get any comments last time. Now, I don't have any orders, so.
I do have an order's reaction, just a heads up.
Okay. Yeah, I think I need to roll all 7, so we'll pull that one. All right. Ready?
Yep.
Are you zooming the camera in? You know, some of these
Kinda.
I've watched on Tabletop Simulator, the camera zooms so far out you can't actually see what's going on.
Yeah, I think we'll kind of figure that out. So I will say this to anybody that's decided to watch this. Uh, Copious amounts of feedback is more than welcome. Like I said, this is I started the podcast with really no experience in doing that, and now here we are going to go into editing video with no experience of doing that. So just for the love of God, bear with me, man. I'm a psychology major, you know.
All right. Should we charge this guy? Probably not.
I don't know if it's bad, to be honest. Charging him. Yeah. Okay.
The double rare thing is kind of throwing me off here.
Oh, 2 rares. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, getting your retreat loaded up isn't a bad option. I hate that ability. I don't know why I would tell you to do that, but yeah, so I think the German board's got some fun little tricks in there, but it does feel mostly straightforward. You just gotta kind of find the right time to do a lot of the stuff on the board. I do like it. Wardhouse, Clash of the Broadsword. Yeah.
This may take a minute, sorry.
Yeah, no worries, man. Like I said, the fun of what we're doing here is I'm kind of trying to zoom in on the battlefield and see what we got. I don't know. I'm trying to think of my game plan at this point. I'm trying to kind of half tuck half my army behind a bunch of stuff. Interesting set of plays. I really want to know if anybody out there's run a heavy Hearthguard Hussite build. They're still kind of looking around. Let's see what we got loaded.
Okay, I think I'm ready.
Okay. So I do have the orders reaction. We're going to do Wagenburg. Choose a wagon. I only have one wagon, so that makes that very easy. All non-mercenary units without ranged weapons within VS the wagon increase their armor by 1. So that'll be. I think we'll go ahead and I'll remark these as Wagenburg tokens. Let's do that. Wagen, Wagenburg. And the Hussites were classically green. Was that the? I say you're the.
I am not
You're
sure.
okay. Fair enough. I don't know. Well, actually,
I'm
your history is ancient history, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Once we start getting past Rome in the Dark Ages, I fade off pretty quick.
Fair enough.
Okay, well, I think I'm going to start off with a shot from the cannon, because why not?
Because why not? Our favorite thing.
So,
Just
you want to redirect it with your...
I can't, right? Because you can't play any abilities. But it's an activation. Ooh, that's a really good question. Cannon can never be activated charge. When it activates move, can activates it. Never activate shoot. The defender can never use any shooting reaction abilities against a shooting attack from the cannon. But that's an activation reaction. So that's a great question. No, I'm not gonna. I assume are you shooting the Beast Warriors?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I actually... Maybe I should shoot at your wagon. Does he count as 6 figures or 4 figures? How's that?
Crap.
Does he have present?
1 second. I probably should have looked all this up before we decided to try to record for it.
You can edit it out.
That's fine. Fair. He does have presence. Um, counts the unit. No, I think wagon is a single figure unit.
Okay, yeah.
So you'd get one. Yeah, it'd be under the 4. So that's a good question.
Well, we're going to shoot at him anyway.
Okay.
So,
Shoot at the wagon.
yep.
Okay. Oh God, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 7.
What is a 7?
Okay. 1 fatigue.
1 fatigue.
Okay.
Then we obey the crossbowman to, oh wait, I had to burn a dice here, sorry.
Yeah.
We obey the crossbowman to shoot at the wagon also.
Okay.
I do.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and play Hoopness. If that's how you say it. See if I say this wrong the whole time. So trigger this ability when an enemy unit activates a shoot or charge. Before that activation is resolved, activate a wagon to shoot at the activated unit. If the enemy unit takes at least 1 uncancelled hit, it must discard 2 attack dice from its shooting or melee pool. I feel like
Very
you're going
cool.
to charge me, but I don't. Taking multiple fatigues at this point is just going to be really bad. So I get to shoot at you with 4 dice. Get to kind of interrupt you, and I get to shoot at you with 4 dice, but you're in terrain. I do have a fatigue, so it's kind of weird. We're going to kind of back all this up.
I can make you discard all those, but then you get the fatigue off, which is what I want on you.
Yeah. Okay, so 4 attacks.
I'll just take it on the chin here, yeah.
Okay. So 4 attacks, hitting you on 3s. Let's see what we got. 3 hits. That should be enough to take a couple dice from you. God bless it, it's not. Okay.
As soon as you said that, I knew I was going to roll well.
That is life. Okay, well, I used a rare to get absolutely nothing.
Oh my gosh. All right.
That was a good roll on a hit, too. That's life. Okay.
All right. Bud. All right, roll in 5 and...
Hit me on 3s.
Now, your armor's up, though, right? So, for Wagenberg, does that include yourself?
I have a ranged weapon. Without ranged weapons. So I'm gotcha. A firing platform.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Oh, I'm going to use your fatigue. I haven't looked at it yet. I'm going to use your fatigue.
Go ahead.
My armor.
Yeah, I assumed you were. Sorry.
Yep. No, you're okay. I closed my eyes. I didn't even look at it. Okay. So you'd be hitting me on 4s. It'd just even 4. So I saved 1 out of it. So 3 shots. Saving on 4s. Okay. I take 1 fatigue. It's better than 2 fatigue. Oh, yuck. Here we go. God bless it. Good setup.
Well, we'll see if it works.
Yeah. I'm about to learn real quick. how terrible this warband's going to be without a wagon.
Well, I was going to see how it played out here, whether I was going to even charge. I was going to move my other warrior pack up if it didn't work out. But I feel like with you with 2 fatigue, I have to charge.
Yeah, this is. I mean, I'm still resilience 2, so I'll take that. But
okay, so we obey this charge. No, wait, did I already we obey?
You shot with a cannon.
Yes, I did.
We obeyed.
Yes, I did. I did. So I'm going to use the dice to go.
The Pavis warriors are coming in.
Yeah.
They move 4. Yeah, just get them as close as you can. This, like I said, I think this is on a square base. Is what's happened here.
Yeah, it's
but it visually is an oval, but that's life. It is what it is. Okay, so I'm armor 5. You're armor 4. I have aggression of 4. Man, it's gonna hurt. Okay. On you. I can't close ranks, right? Nope.
Yep. Okay, so let me make sure I do this correctly. My retreat would be super funny right now, wouldn't it? Not really.
I mean, you have the option. Oh God, I just realized you're loaded for bear. Here we go.
I'm going to play close formation to inflict a fatigue on you.
Mm-hmm. You can't use fatigue before the end of the melee, which I don't think you really care to. So okay, I take a fatigue. Boy, I mucked this up, didn't I, by shoving the wagon in? I knew I should have shoved the Taborites in first.
Sacrifice the peasants.
Yeah. I'm about to be without a wagon real quick.
Over to you.
I'm going to go ahead and play protection. So I get 2 defense dice, and if my unit's within S of a wagon, gain 2 additional. So I get 4 defense dice.
Okay. I will play Clash of Broadswords and gain 3 attack dice. Up to 11. Back to you.
No, that's it. That's all I got.
I think I need to remove fatigue to get 3 auto hits.
Yeah. So yeah.
So I will play Mordhau.
Yeah, Mordhau. No.
Assuming I'm not butchering how to pronounce that.
That's the right way to say it. It's in English it stands for murder strike.
Oh well.
Yeah, there you go. It's like a German longsword thing.
I wonder the math on that because I took away basically 2 hits for 3 auto hits.
Yeah, which I get to roll against. So it probably evens out.
I wonder if I should do that or not.
Yeah, because right now you need 1 hit through, right? And if you take that away, now you need 3 hits through, which you get your 3 hits out of. But why use it?
I think I'm going to back up on that.
Okay.
So
no Mordhau.
I think if I use Righteous Knight, now I'd still have to remove a fatigue. I think I'm just going to roll with this, right?
Yeah, I think it's. I'm rolling 4 attack dice.
Okay, so I'm rolling 11.
You hit me on 5s, and I got 4 rolling against 4s.
All right, here we go.
There you go. 4 hits. And then I hit you twice. Yeah. I shouldn't have led with the wagon. Ugh. Nope. Okay. The wagon goes from being the central figure to now it's fatigue bombs everybody. Smooth. Yeah. That was
Well, that will work out for your argument of having 2 wagons.
Yeah. Well, that and I think not leading with the wagon. I think I maybe kind of made a little bit of a brash move to not thinking about the fact that the cannon can put a fatigue, then you can shoot me with a fatigue, and then easily charge with the Germans. Yeah. I mean, we're just going to be kind of raw saga in this, huh?
Yeah.
I'm on to raw saga. No, I still got some good stuff. That's not all for nothing. But boy, that wagon, you kind of pivot around it a lot. Okay.
So with the to settle a grudge, I get a bonus massacre point for winning a melee,
Mm-hmm.
and +1 for eliminating an enemy unit or hero by any means.
Mm-hmm.
And then that does not count as 5 figures, right? So
He counts as 12 levies when calculating victory points, but he's a single figure, so
I
that's a
think
wonky one.
I think even if you word it with presence, that's still, it would only be 1 point anyways, either way. So
Yeah.
I'll just go with 2 there.
Okay.
And then
I really mucked that up pretty quick. Ugh. Okay.
I think I'll just call that a good.
Yeah, I think unfortunately that is a good. Do we reset now? When do we reset? When do we do this? When do we reset?
Well, for those watching, a lot of times we will just, if we're practicing, we'll reset after 2 turns until we get it right.
Boy, that was a terrible 2 turns for me, I'll tell you. Jamming the wagon in there when you don't have a backup wagon was just a really classic blunder. One, two, three, four, five, 6 dice. Well, I say the board still's there, so at the end of the day, it's not all for nothing.
Well, it
But
depends on
no,
if you want to re-record. Is really what it comes down
oh no,
to.
I don't mind. I don't mind at all. Um, I don't think it really bothers me that much. I think the
No, I just
uh,
meant for entertainment purposes.
oh no, I don't really. Like I said, I think this is the fun of just kind of playing this game, man. Sometimes you kind of shove something in there and you realize you made kind of you know, you kind of stepped on your own foot pretty hard, pretty quick. So
You
I
do
think
have a
you
podcast that talks about playing something 10 times before you're really comfortable with it.
we'll just have to live with that. I think we're just gonna have to do some game two attack. I do like flails. Uh, um, oh goodness gracious! I think oops. I just realized I was doing this. This is why you don't put the dice in here. We're just gonna go with that. One, two, three, four, five, six. Whoops! I just realized I got them mixed up with my other dice. I'll have to go back and look at that one. But there's a common and an uncommon sitting down here. So, yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. The fun part is circled wagons. Uh, I could just pull that dice at this point. One, two, three, four, five. I'm gonna do that. I don't remember which one I pulled. Um,
I'm not even looking. I'm pulling string off a model, so.
yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna just. Well, we'll leave that up there because I didn't pull it first.
Go ahead and pull it.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like I rolled a rare anyways, so it's not like I can do anything. I just want to get off the board. Reroll your attack dice, which don't score it. Man, you're gonna Mordhau me. That's gonna be. Actually, no, because you can't put a fatigue on me right now. So I actually do think that's okay. Uh, yeah, I want to move and charge. That would be great. At least let's charge. Yeah, we can do that. Um, hmm, you being able to put multiple fatigue on me is not going to go well. I've got to get fatigue managed more than I've got to do a lot of this other work. Um, yeah, I think we're just going to have to do this. We have to kind of. We are going to raw saga the rest of the way through the game, aren't we? Rest, full of fatigue, charge. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to kind of get up here and get going. Yeah, okay. I'm ready. Do you have any orders reactions? I don't think
I
you do,
do.
do you?
I do. I'm going to play Rallying Cry, remove a fatigue from an enemy unit, and then up to 3 on my guys.
Okay.
So I will remove, I think, for this crossbow unit.
Okay.
Well, let me think.
Okay.
So you have 2 on these guys. So I'll make you burn those. I'll pull it off the crossbow.
Okay.
And then pull it off my guy there, and then you already took it off the crossbowman, so I'll pull it off the cannon, so I can roll doubles again.
Okay. Man, kind of made some goofs. Okay. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to do that, aren't we? Okay. And then, oh crap, I gotta remember burning faiths in orders. I'm sorry, I would have played this first. Let's see if that would change the way you do it, because this is in orders. I keep forgetting it's not an activation. What I was gonna do is rest the warriors. Sorry, so let's put this back. Would you have chose this to go somewhere else? The Hearthguard or the Levy?
No, I would have just not taken it off the Hearthguard. So either way is fine.
Okay. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Hold on. We're gonna go ahead and uh, with the dice, we're gonna activate our levy to shoot at you.
Okay.
And so everybody's in range. So 6 shots plus 1. Do you have anything you'd like to play?
No. The Germans are not hard men involved this turn.
No, they're not. You actually probably, yeah. So hitting you on 3s, but you're saving on 3s. So 6 shots, hitting you on 3. 4 hits. Let's see if we can get at least 1 or 2 through. I got 1 through. Yeah, this warrior unit, the Pavis.
Yeah.
I'll take that. That's actually not god awful. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and activate. Actually, let's do the other stuff first. We obey the Hearthguard to rest, and then we're gonna activate the Hearthguard right here to charge.
Okay.
I think we're gonna come up here. Yeah, I think we gotta just kind of get in here. Can't make contact. Yeah, I can. Okay. Would you like to close ranks?
I am going to close rank, so I'll be playing with you guys.
Okay.
At a 5.
Yep, out of 5. Then I'll be hitting you on 4s. I'm going to go ahead and, since I'm the attacker, gain 2 attack dice or 4 if your unit has no ranged weapons. So I'll gain 4 attack dice. That's so good for a common. Good God. So yeah, I activated flails. And then on you.
Well, I'm thinking about that rare over there. You have another activation afterwards.
I do.
But that'll be 4 dice less when you do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you would have a fatigue coming in.
I would.
I think I will do it. So we're going to go ahead and play that rare that I complained about getting and play retreat.
Okay, so we just withdraw.
I think I withdraw, right?
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, let me read. Nope. Okay, retreat. Your unit must withdraw, so you back up.
Yeah.
Okay. Which actually I'm okay with. I think this is kind of half of what we wanted. So we're going to go ahead and activate the warriors to move.
Okay.
I don't think we're within charge. No. So we're going to move up 4. We're going to screen as best we can here. Okay. There we go. And then we're going to activate the Taborites to move. They're going to move up 6. And then the warlord is going to determination over. And let's stay within shot range. Okay. Are we now in maneuver range? We are. So this last one, and that'll be the end of my turn. So on you.
Okay.
This unit's going to just maneuver over. And they should still be outside of 12 of this. Yep. Okay.
Okay, so
Was that your turn 3, by the way?
no, this will be right here.
It will be. Okay, that's what I thought.
And this is a turn 5 we roll. I'm going to pull Mordhau, so I'm rolling 7.
Okay.
I'll leave that rare on there.
Yep. No.
I see another rare, but I think I'm backed about as far back as I want to go.
Yeah.
See what you got loaded. Pretty much nothing. Well, crossbowman could be in trouble here. I don't have enough comments. Well then, all right. I think I'm ready. So we were going to start with the cannon. Why not?
Cannon shot heard around the world. Here we go.
Here it comes. We're shooting at your Pavis guys, and that's nothing, right?
5. Oh, I always got to flip. I need to just tab it. That's what I need to do.
I've got it here. It's 3 to 5 is sound and fury, no effect. Your
no
boys,
effect. Very loud cannon. Okay.
Boys were scared. So, and then I think I'm going to obey the Pavis warriors to charge.
Actually, hold on, bud. I am a unit bigger than at least 6 figures. So you get a +1, right?
Oh,
so
yeah.
that would have been a 6. So 1 fatigue.
A 6, yeah, 1 fatigue. Oh, look at that.
There you go. You didn't roll doubles, so.
Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and do this anyway. All right, so my front guy closest to you is 3.9, so I'm going to obey a charge into your Hearthguard.
Okay. So coming into Hearthguard, I'm pretty much dead in the water at this point. This is tough. Okay.
Well, all it takes is
I
one
have.
roll of the dice.
I know. That's. I mean, I have to close ranks.
Okay, so I'm coming in with 5.
Mm-hmm.
So you're closing ranks. So I'll play close formation, put a fatigue on you.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So I got a fatigue.
Yep. And then I think your dice is clear, right? Or your board is
Yeah,
clear.
clear.
So
So this is the U show right now.
all right. I'm going to play Clash of Broadswords. Get 3 dice, up to 8.
Yep. Gain 3 dice.
And trying to decide whether to take all your dice or add 3 auto hits.
Either one isn't fun. So you just tell me what I get to deal with here.
I think the adding 3 auto hits against Hearthguard is probably the way to go. So I'll play Mordhau, and I get to say that word again.
Yeah. And then you get that removes the fatigue.
Yep.
Okay. On you if there's anything else.
No, I didn't. That's it.
Okay.
So
And we'll go back to, let me kind of spin back around over here. 4 hitting you on 4s, and you got 8 hitting you on 5s with 3 auto hits.
right.
Yuck. Hit you twice. Good average. A little above average, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh God, 7 hits.
I'm telling you, man. If my dice had been this good at a Adepticon, I'd be a much happier person.
Well, I do save decent, so I mean I'm gonna lose. I don't lose the unit at least. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why I closed ranks. So I saved 3.
Yep.
I gotta leave 1 dude in contact. Yuck. Second wagon. I should have taken a second wagon.
All right, and then you hit me twice, right?
Yeah, I hit you twice. We're gonna leak out one way or another.
Lost 1.
Yeah,
Oh, look at that.
Like that. Which way do we go? Because I think either way is furthest away, right? Furthest away from the melee. Actually, I don't know if I like squeaking out either way, honestly. But I think we're going to do that. We're just going to kind of squeak over here. And then put the fatigue back on him. Okay.
All right. Well, now our warlord's kind of hanging out there.
Very nice.
So we're going to hop back a little using determination. Hang out with his Hearthguard buddies. And then the crossbowmen either shoot into Pavisers.
You guys are right in front of you.
Yeah.
We're point blank at it.
Well, if this is bolt action, that'd be good because I'd be +2 to hit. But
you still got +1 to hit.
we're going to. Oh yeah, I guess that'd end up being +3. So. Yeah, I think we'll just go ahead and shoot because why not? So 5 shots at a 3, right? What are Pavis?
Armor 4, but then they save like they're in light terrain. So you'd be hitting me on 3s.
Okay. So I'm shooting 5 at a 3. Is it the melee they're a 3 then?
What do you mean?
At hand to hand, are they a 3?
No, they're 4.
Guys,
They're almost 4. They're 4/4.
dudes with Pavises. Maybe I was looking at the.
The Taborites.
No, I was looking at. Holy crap, dude! I was looking at the Italian guys. They're all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're all levy.
4 hits, saving on 3s. This is just gonna get yuck really quick. Oh, okay. Save 2, lose 2. We're gonna lose. Yeah, we're gonna lose these guys. Yeah, it's not a lot of dead, but it's just a lot of losing the wagons. Lost my my.
Well, I mean, I think you've taught an important lesson to everybody on the internet. So,
We shall see. Well, I think it's more don't lead with the wagon. If you only have one wagon, you can't save it. And I think that's the other thing Brody and I had talked about is they're just a little more fragile than you want them to be. For being so important, that's going to be the issue. But okay. Anything
uh,
else?
I'm done. I will have an orders reaction
Okay.
turn. So
Okay. I'm going into my turn. I'm still generating one,
that was
two,
my
three,
that was my
four. That was your
4,
order.
right?
No, that was your three.
Okay.
I just clicked them.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let's grab 6 of these bad boys. Let's move these 2 so that I don't get confused again. God knows what I did with that. Uh, okay, no rares. I think we're kind of doing a lot of the same. The hard part is you're rolling that rare to put it back up there, and getting that rare off there is so important for the next round. Um, that just kind of sucks, but um, yeah. Okay. Actually, as much as I want to do this, it just never is available. Because I just don't have enough dice right now to do what I want to do. Uh, yeah, I think we kind of gotta really kind of go at this, unfortunately. I kind of stuck myself in this mud because I thought I was going to be able to fly these guys off of the wagon to get them out of there.
Oh, the
That's kind of
Taborites.
no, the my levy crossbowmen. I was going to kind of try to fly them out of the. My hope was to maybe kind of get something where there's really no combat power and get them to like charge out of there just to get out of there so then they can like shoot, charge, shoot off of like a little one man unit standing out here or something.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking of like put them in the mud and then getting them to whatchamacallit is kind of half the thought. So let's see. Mm, I do have an orders. So I'm going to play my orders. Burning Faith, we're going to go ahead and remove the fatigue from the warrior unit uh, on you if you have your orders reactions. I'm
Yeah.
going to put that there. I'm going to put my initials on this Pavis warrior unit because we got 2 Pavis warrior units kind of going at it.
I'm in Hardman and Bold, the Beasters up there. So
Okay. So lose half their attack dice. That's a good question. Like I said, sometimes with the Hardman and Bold, I think it's a fair ability, but it's losing half their aggression. Um, the couple times I've played against the Germans, it just invites me to charge you more.
yeah, I figure they're stuck out there, and as long as they can be a roadblock, probably
Yeah, I
good.
mean that's very fair. Like I said, I just if you're gonna close ranks and lose your aggressions, then you're like your aggression's quartered. Uh, you know that unit just like yeah, it's but I'm just gonna charge you to put the fatigue on it if that makes sense.
Yep.
Um, I mean you can Mordhau out of that unit, but it's just like I said the kind of the one couple times I've done it, it just never really seems to kind of scare me much. But well, here we go. Anyways, I guess we'll go into the phase. Yeah. All right. So I think we just kind of need to keep moving the army forward. I don't have much of an army left. Um, yeah. So let's go ahead and we're gonna see if we can just kind of shoot you. I know it's not the greatest shot, but we're gonna activate the levy bow with the dice to shoot. And so your armor is 5, right? So I'm hitting you on 4s.
Yep.
So 6 shots, armor 4. Do you have anything you'd like to play?
No, no.
Okay. But you have a shooting reaction.
Yeah, but you have to have a fatigue for it to.
Okay.
Team
Even
work.
better. I'll take it. Let's okay, so hitting you on 4s, so three shots. You're saving on 3s.
Saving on 3s, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, because you're Pavis.
Oh, that's right. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the bad roll.
That's the Saga dice. That's all we were
All
hoping for, to be honest.
right.
Crap, the single Hearthguard unit now is in the way. Get out of the way. Um, oh, man. Well, I feel like running after that cannon is such a waste, but that cannon is done, it's done enough of the work that it's needed to do, as wild as that is. Um, yeah, that's wild to think, but okay. Well, then what we are going to do, um, uh, we're going to activate the warriors to charge. This action might play out into your hand. My Pavis warriors are going to charge here.
Okay.
This actually might be better for you. Crap.
Now let's see. I've
Okay.
got
6 warriors.
9 guys, so I got what, 3
Mhm.
attacks?
3 attacks. So 2, 4, 6. Um, yeah.
At a 4.
hmm Yeah, I'm 4, your armor 3. Oh, let's see what you want to do with it. I'm going to pass.
Well, yeah, I got nothing going on really.
Okay. Do you want to use retreat? I mean, I have to ask it.
Uh, it's only levies can't use it.
Rip. Why did I not pay attention to that? Unit other than levy. God bless it. This whole thing was, well, I mean, I shouldn't have passed. That's a fun mistake. Um, okay, it is what it is. If I would have seen that, I would have played flails. Here we go. Okay, 6 hitting you on 3s, and then you got 3 hitting me on 4s.
You're welcome to play flails. I mean, we're both new to these boards. I don't care.
Okay, that's fair. Well,
Play away.
that's I'm gonna have 10 attack dice. I just
Yeah,
unit
I
other than
got you,
levy.
buddy.
Okay, so 10 hitting you on 3, 3 hitting me on 4. There we go. Thanks, bud.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You still come on.
Where was this at Adepticon? I don't.
You called it before we started this, right? You said I'm
Yeah.
gonna roll. Is we're playing just a kind of a fun club game. So 2, 4, 6, 7 hits on you and 3 on me, and I'm saving on 5s. This is so ridiculous. I'll save
Yeah.
2.
Yeah,
It
that's
all
pretty
it
good
all
save.
it all worked out in the wash, I guess. 2, 4, 5.
I
Okay.
lose 5, so
I lose
that worked out
1.
all right. It's 5.
Yeah.
So I
Okay,
save
I'll back
2.
up here. Yeah. I was thinking when I charged in that you were going to withdraw just to get them back further in the field to make them harder to kind of bully.
Oh, I would have if I could have. Trust me. All right, so my furthest away from your nearest,
Mm-hmm.
probably straight in front of me. So let me go
Yeah.
4 up, 4 back,
Mm-hmm. Not even
and
saying all the charge.
the rest of the guys.
Okay.
Alpha fatigue.
Okay. Well, that worked out better than expected. Um, we're going to activate the Taborites, and so the first time you activate a Taborite, they can be activated like a Hearthguard.
Okay.
So we're going to go ahead and activate them with uh, the Hearthguard box. Or Taborite unit. Oh, it's even in there. I didn't even realize it's in there. Man, I got this
Yeah.
board sitting on my table too. Okay, so we are going to up here. I think we're just going to have to kind of take the. As much as I want to go after that cannon, it's not really worth nothing, man. it's distracting. I'll say that. It is definitely not fun to. It's not fun to have just it sitting way over there. But then, how much do I commit to that thing doing what it does? So yeah. Oh god, these guys have javelins. That's why. They have like little spears that stick out over the base. Okay, and then we are going to go ahead and determination up. Actually, I think we have to wheel. Yeah, we're going to wheel obey these guys up first. So they're going to kind of sneak. That's what's going to end up happening. So he's going to have to come back here so we can kind of go forward. Actually, straightforward isn't scary. You can roll an 11 and kill my warlord. It's like 3 fatigues and a casualty, I think. Or it's 3 casualties and a fatigue.
Yeah, I'm still thinking about those boxcars. When you roll it, you feel like, man, that's got to be good, but it wasn't.
It wasn't. It wasn't. No, actually, I don't think you can kill a warlord. Now that I think about it, because rolling the 12 doesn't work. Uh, yeah. Okay. Uh, let's see. Cannon. Oh, I don't know why I'm looking at that. Okay. And then I'm trying to think if I wanted to activate the tab rights to charge, but then they'd be too easy to charge. Um, hmm. Tab rights can activate for a free charge which generates no fatigue. And so this is the question: is flinging them across the board if you have the availability. I don't think I do right now, but I like that ability. Okay, that's my turn, bud. That's not a riveting turn, but I think I did get some work done. So
All
I
right.
won this melee. I won the melee and killed 5 guys, didn't I?
Yes, you did. So that's let me
So
look at the mission again.
1 point plus.
Should be 2 points.
So I killed 5 to 8 models.
I have so many tabs open, it's hard to find it. Okay. Yep. 5 to 8 models.
Yep. So I killed 5. So 2 points there. Okay, on you, bud. Your
Well,
turn
I've
4.
lost some Saga dice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm down to 5 dice.
Yeah, I was able to take 2 dice from you at least that turn.
All right.
What have we got here? Yeah, it's still a good average roll. I don't see that as anything outlandish.
No, but I'm going to take that rare, I think, right away because I have no other use for it. And just
Oh gosh,
roll it.
and you got 2 rares still stashed. Come
With,
on. Ah.
roll it with the activation phase there. Or not
Mm-hmm.
the activation pool, I mean.
Yep.
And get
Yeah,
a
it's a
couple.
good place to put a shout out to activation phase. There you
There you go.
go. We're stealing their concept, you know.
Wonder about putting some auto hits on these guys again.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
They're out of range though.
Yeah, I think that was kind of. I hope I did. I was trying not to. Oh no, yep, yeah, they're out of range. It's like a hard game, by the way. That's a hard game to kind of play. Is like to not measure out and give your opponent the initial thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was, anytime you have auto hits, you're just kind of like, who can I trade up really good on?
Yeah, who can I trade up really good on? Yeah.
So, this,
And then yeah, so don't forget this is 1 Hearthguard over here, and then these are the Taborites.
they don't have a fatigue, right?
No,
So,
they don't. They just moved once. I wanted to move them more, but that's okay. That's kind of the way this game is going. Actually, it's not going terrible. We're losing the wagon. I feel like I'm still in an okay position.
Well, I'd like to use Squadron, but it's going to make me have a silly short movement here.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure that hard man and bold is not a trap like you were mentioning earlier.
Like I said, I mean, I don't think it's a bad, I don't think it's a bad tool when you need it. I mean, we're not holding objectives. I mean, being able to win a melee, your unit's not going to win a melee in this scenario doing that. Um, rolling like one or two attack dice or even like three with a big unit that's closing ranks, you're still probably going to lose the melee. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't think it's a bad ability. I just think to hyper focus on it, I think it's got to be used at just the right time at the right place. Um, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, still rolling some good dice over there. Yeah, 5 dice now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, I got you on the 5 dice.
Okay, I think I've got it here. Might not get to shoot the cannon this turn. That's not good.
I'm excited. I'm so excited that I don't have to deal with the cannon. Just take a fatigue. I think it works well. I mean, to be honest, I think the hard part is that where do you take the half point out of this army? And I think you did it right. You just do a 4 pack of warriors because it's auto hit delivery system, just waiting to swing in somewhere. But,
Okay, let's do this. All right. Uh, all right, we are going to determination our warlord.
mm-hmm.
Over to, let's go 3 inches to start. Just want to be in we obey range. 0.8. At 4. And then he's going to we obey the 6-pack of Hearthguard to charge your Pavis warriors.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Okay.
Dice right here, I think,
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad call.
Well, I think after you took 2 of my dice that turn, I was like, oh, shoot,
Yeah.
this could be problematic.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, it sucks as I wish I had any of the defensive abilities, but losing the
Yeah,
wagon again, it's
that also was part of the reason I was like, okay. So we're coming in with 12. Would you like to close ranks?
I mean, I feel like I have to just to even stop the fatigue bomb at this point. Um, so I have 2 attack dice, right? Yep, 5 down to 2.
Like 2 guaranteed hits.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've got to just be able to save on 4s. I think that's the unfortunate. Ugh, 6 pack of Hearthguard on this board's so good. Okay, on you, bud. You're the show. So,
All right.
however you want to do it.
I will go ahead and gain 3 attack dice from Clash of Broadswords.
Mm-hmm.
That's up to 15, and then you have a fatigue. I'm going to lower you to a 3.
Oh, joy. Okay.
And I think that's probably going to be it.
Yeah.
So,
How much overkill do you really need?
well,
No, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, you have plenty of overkill available to you right now, so.
I mean, if I
Yep.
kill the unit, that's great, but I definitely want to get the dice. So, all right, so 15 out of 3, and then you're 2 to 5.
2 to 5, yep.
I knew that.
We joke about it all the time, right? You charge some stupid little crap unit, and you're always going to get your hearth card blown right off the table.
All right, well, here we go.
So
3,
dumb.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 hits on you.
Yeah. So 9, and then you're doing. I got 2 on you. It's so dumb.
Unreal. Well, I saved one of them at least.
Well, at least you saved one of them. I don't think I'm going to save the unit here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, 9 is how many times you hit me? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I saved the unit. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Isn't
5.
that just typical?
I lose 4, so I don't fatigue bomb myself. That's what I was really worried about. I closed rank to save the fatigue bomb. That was kind of my question. That's why I was like, how much do you overkill me here, right? Do you go for the fatigue bomb?
Well, I could have added auto hits, but as long as I could.
Yeah. Well,
Saving that for later.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's a bad return because now I got to come at auto hits. That's going to suck. But, well, you took the Saga dice. Fair enough. Okay, bud. Hmm.
All right. I don't withdraw, so then we're going to activate a unit of warriors.
Mm-hmm.
These guys have been sitting here doing nothing the whole game. We're gonna.
Start to bring them downhill.
These guys can go 6.
Yep. Yeah, we've been sitting over here playing with the Beast Warriors the whole time.
Oh, actually, maybe I should move the Pavis warriors. That might be a better screening force. I will move the Pavis warriors. So, do you want to shorten their move?
I can't shorten their move. They're already short.
Oh, that's right. I forgot they're Pavis. Oh, I forgot they were slow.
I like the try, though. I'll give you that. I like the try.
No, I just forgot they were slow, so we're going to just jam them up in your face.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So there. And then I think we're set up defensively quite well here next turn.
I think you are. Unfortunately, I think that's what I'm going to struggle with is you're very well defensively set up, and I don't have enough to return. Okay.
Kind of makes me want to play the French, but
this would be a fun. Like I said, man, I've really enjoyed the French. I think if anything, you're going to have a fun game. So the Germans are a little bit slower, but I think the Germans do a fun game too.
I do believe that's yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry.
No. On you. Anything else, bud?
Yeah, while I can still maneuver, I'm going to maneuver this 4-pack here.
I'll give you a count out of 12.
We're just running.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's your Goth unit back there. That's the 4-pack. Just waiting to do a double charge. You don't even care if they raise their armor because you're just delivering auto hits. That's all they care to do.
And then Warlord's already moved. Weavea's done. Dice are burned. No more activations. Over to you. That's the end of my turn 4.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Man, that was a good play on the Pavis. I would love to move and shoot. It might still happen. 12. Oh, 12's out of the water. Man, such a good screen because I can't shoot through them. We might be able to do something there. Yeah, I do actually like this. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dice. I still have 5 dice. It's very surprising. For the way my board looks, it doesn't look like I should be running 5 dice. I'll say that. Okay, let's get these out of the way because I said that. My dice could get any better, man. All commons.
Oh gosh.
Well, for what I need to do, I think I still have it, so it's just kind of comical. Uh, yeah, not having the wagon really doesn't allow me to do multiple things. I think that's as we sit here seeing you have retreat every time, I just don't have the ability to do the double stuff. Charging multiple times, kind of coming at different angles, it doesn't work. And so with your ability to kind of cancel the one good melee I'm trying to line up every time, it just makes it
I
a
saw
little.
I saw somebody write on the Discord, or maybe it was the Saga Facebook group, that one wagon's not enough and two is too many. So
Yep. I mean, that's the way I feel when I look at this board. So quick disconnection, I guess, and then we'll kind of jump back into it. Um, Man, this is going to be a tough run. Yeah, so this is what I was going to do. Okay.
I've got a couple
Uh,
of orders reactions.
yeah, go ahead and do your orders reactions.
So I'm a rallying cry, remove 1 fatigue from an enemy unit and up to 3 from me. So that'll be this Hearthguard in the back, I guess.
Uh-huh.
So that
Yeah,
might be a mistake.
you'd be able to do this anywhere, to be honest.
And then my Hearthguard and, well, the only other one are the crossbowmen.
Yeah.
And then Hardmen and Bold. I will Hearthguard it.
Yeah. It's going to make
So
them really, really hard to hit.
they can't close ranks anyway, so.
Yeah, it's not a bad option. Yeah, you're just giving them the ability to basically. Well, they're still saving on fives, I guess, but their armor's 6, so it all kind of half works out. But shooting them is going to be the best option. But I'm going to give myself two fatigue to do that. So I might just take the safe bait here. Why do I have a warrior? Oh, that's okay. I know what you're doing with that. Um, okay. I'm going to go ahead and start by activating my warrior unit. The one man unit, would you like to reduce his? Oh, you can't reduce his movement. We've already done this. Let's just get him out of dodge. That's what we were doing.
The cannon's eyeballing
him. um, let's see. 4 to go that direction. I don't think we're gonna. Yeah, I have to completely encircle you and block myself. Actually, I can't. And block a decent line of my own shot. But you can't make contact that way. You can't either. Okay. Okay, so we are gonna start by. We're gonna have the warlord. Actually, yeah, I think we're gonna start with that. Warlord's gonna charge.
Okay.
I think I like this charge a little bit better. Yeah. Would
Two
you like to close
sixes.
ranks?
2 6s incoming.
Unfortunately for me, yes. Or for you.
Let's see. Well, I mean, I think it'd be annoying if I was still there, but I would not be blocking. I'd probably lose 1. So, yeah, we'll not close ranks. So we'll take 2 swings here.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start by lowering your armor.
Okay.
Um, uh, on you if you'd like to do anything.
You'd put those auto hits on you, right?
I mean, you could, because you could do the whole put a fatigue on me and then do the 3 auto hits, but that's up
I'm
to
not.
you.
I'm not going to do that. Don't worry.
I mean, that's fine. That's why I'm
I'm gonna pass.
okay. Well, then
Yeah.
goodness gracious, I think I need to pass here. Yep. So I'm hitting you on 3, so we're just gonna go with that. Yep. Let's roll. I got enough. That's okay. Hit me once. I'll take that. So I hit
All
you
right.
5 times. No, they're not. Okay.
All right. They are gone.
Take 1. And then we'll just take that second one, I guess, we'll just take the 1 hit. Okay.
That is a point for eliminating a unit, right?
It is,
So
and winning a melee, so,
2 points
1,
right
2.
there. Oh,
Yep.
speaking of which,
Oh, yeah,
when I hit those guys, I got just 1 point, right?
yeah, 'cause you killed 4 guys. No,
Oh,
there were 6, there were 6 there. So you killed 5. You killed 5, so 2 points. 12, I think I already looked at this beforehand. Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shots. Not 7 though. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and activate um, the levy unit, the crossbowman, to shoot at the Hearthguard.
okay.
I had 1, 2, 3 shots plus 1, so hitting you on 5s.
Oh, I forgot to pull that fatigue off my Hearthguard here.
Yeah, that's okay. Because you're what, armor 4, you went up to 5, and I'm hitting you on +1, so it's back down to 4.
Right.
Right, so I'm hitting you on 4s. 3 shots coming in at 4. Would you like to play anything?
No, you would have to have fatigue for me to be able to
Okay.
affect this.
No hits. That's okay. And then we're going to go ahead and have. You have 5 attack dice right now. Yep, the Taborites are going to take their free charge.
Okay.
They get 1 free charge a round. Let's see, oh boy.
Yeah, remember we're only swinging 5 here because of our armor
Yep.
shenanigans.
Like I said, I mean, I still think it's the right play. I don't know. That's maybe just kind of a different discussion to have. Is taking half your combat power away kind of worth it, you know? Because here, with me charging, you could probably kind of blow me right off the table, to be honest. I probably wouldn't do it if you didn't do that. So I'm just hoping to get like 1 or 2 kills. And so I'm half, so I have 6 attacks. 6 hitting you on 6s. Jeez Louise. Okay.
Then you play first.
I'm first. The question, actually, you know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna go ahead and play flails. I get 4, so 10 attacks.
10 attacks with a 6.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think I'm just going to go ahead and pop this. So we're going to play close formation. Inflict a fatigue on the enemy unit.
Okay.
And back to you.
Fatigue. Okay. I'll go ahead and do a combat bonus to give myself another attack dice. On you. So I'm at 11.
I will play Righteous Knights with a rare to remove 8 dice.
From me.
Yeah.
Okay. That's.
I
need your dice cleared one way or another, unfortunately.
It's been there the whole game, yeah.
I know.
Looming.
I'm trying to just strip these dice off your board. On you.
Oh, I pulled your fatigue to do that, so your fatigue's back up.
Okay, so.
Or back off, I mean.
Yeah,
so,
you can't use the fatigue to do my armor anyways. So.
Right.
Okay. On you.
So,
or
Well,
just water.
I could just withdraw right now, right? So
You could, but I don't know. You, that's up to you. You dumped. That'd be two rares. That'd be a silly.
I
That'd be a
know I'm
silly
not
way to
going
go
to.
at it.
It just
Okay.
sounded fun, but that's one of those getcha abilities instead of like a boost. Like instead of boosting your own guys, you get the other guy, and I'm not as
Hmm.
fond of them if someone's playing
Yeah.
a getcha on me.
I didn't hit you once. I should have rolled three sixes right there. One, two, three, four hits on me.
I,
Like I said, this is kind of just to get your board cleared. So I save two, lose two. I lose the melee, unfortunately. So you are, uh,
point. Yep.
yeah, that's okay. Okay. And then I back up. Four. Where this guy goes furthest away. Kind of a reshuffle, anyways. I don't like boxing myself in, unfortunately, but
I feel like Hardman and Bold was useful that turn because he was the focus of going on.
yeah, and that's where like I said, I think it has a place on the board. I think at times like I said, it kind of invites me to want to charge you. Because like that, right? You had five attack dice. You can go up a little bit. And you can do the board house stuff, but your ability to take away attack dice, you used a rare and Hardman and Bold. It's a lot of defense dice to go at that. Um, I
Yeah.
don't know. Like I said, it's a weird space. Like as somebody who maybe just goes, yeah, go ahead and charge your Hearthguard, and take 10 attacks, and then take also all your dice away. Like, did Hardman and Bold need to happen? Maybe the shot would have produced a single kill or something, I guess. But it's like I said, it's a weird space. Because that unit could just kind of blow the rest of my combat power off the table right now. But I think that is. Oh man, I was wanting to do something different here. But we're going to save that dice. I think that's what we need to do. So on you. That is the end of my turn four.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Pull
While
this
you're doing
dice.
that, I have an orders reaction that's going to go off no matter what. So
Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to pull one of the fatigue off my warlord.
Okay.
So I worked so hard to pull the rare.
Oh my gosh, where was this at Adepticon for the
Where was
50th
this at
time?
Adepticon? Mm-hmm. We joked about it. We said you were going to roll everything you needed. Not, I don't think it takes away from some of the choices you made. So I will say that you made good choices with good dice. So
I think tactically or strategically, whichever one, I always get those two confused, leaving the Taborites blocking the rest of your troops is the best move.
mhm, unfortunately, I'm going to stick myself in the mud. That's okay. It's fun to see the Taborites try to do some stuff, though. The fact that they can activate like that, their armor 3, though. Ugh.
So I was going to try and use for the ward here.
Yeah, you're kind of finally in a half decent
I
for
use
the ward.
for the
For the
ward.
ward.
I've got a
Mm-hmm.
rest. I've got a shot.
Mm-hmm.
I can
Like I
move
said, I think.
myself.
Mm-hmm.
Don't really want to
Mm-hmm.
charge anything.
Yeah, I think that's the hard part is that I don't have enough combat power to kind of punch you. That retreat, man. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
This is more fun.
Well, I know what more fun means. It means that cannon's going to start shooting
Oh,
again.
baby, it's cannon time. We've got the peasant rabble in the front of us, and
I know.
it's time to open up the guns.
It's a good shot, unfortunately.
All right, so much for the ward when we get a good shot here. So
Yeah.
I feel like I should take that shot too, but 2 shots at a 3. That's worth double points, really, in this
Hmm.
scenario.
Yeah, because it's scenario. It's eliminating a point, and then it's also killing a unit, and it's another warrior. So
All right, so let's do the we obey rest on the
mhm.
Hearthguard.
Okay.
Then we are going to pull a die from the levies and shoot the cannon into the Taborites.
Can't wait. Can't wait. Uh, 2 dice. Let's see what we get.
You ready? uh,
So it's a 6. What's a 6?
a 6 is 1 fatigue. So
It's still impacting. I say
yeah,
that to say it still does just enough to do what it needs to do. 2 fatigue hurts that unit a lot.
I mean I could go in there with the Hearthguard and get counter Hearthguard afterwards. I don't think that's the wise choice. So we will take that, use the other dice to take that crossbow shot
Mhm.
into that lone Pavis warrior. It's
Okay.
probably a long shot, but I think it's worth the points. So it's going to be 2
Yeah.
shots at
So 3.
3.
I'm saving on 3. 1 hit, 1 save. 1 hit, 1 save. Let's. Oh no. Okay.
Oh, look at you. There you go. What a
There
champ.
it is. There it is.
What a champion. Heart of a champion there. All right. And
I think it's
then,
because I think that one guy's just laying on the ground. That's what he's doing. He's lost all his comrades and he's dying on the ground. Unfortunately.
we shall
Wow.
determination.
Okay.
A brave move, a retrograde charge here. What do they call that? Can you move backwards?
Mhm. Mhm.
All right. So then we'll move to there, and then we'll do the same thing by pulling this dice off the Hearthguard and move them back. Mostly just out of your crossbow range, which is what I'm worried about. So,
Okay. Mm,
and
yeah.
I do believe that's going to be the turn.
Okay.
That was my turn. Oh, that's turn 5. Yeah, 5.
Mhm. Well, this one end at 5.
It's a roll.
1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 dice still. Man, not gonna have a good shot here. I debated taking mounted. Debated. I'm still happy with the data I got out of all this. I think that's kind of the thought of a lot of it.
Well, the wagon data alone was invaluable. So,
Yeah, and that and kind of learning how to play this board because I mean at the end of, I rolled
look
a activation. I don't need any of this.
at
Your board's so loaded for bear. This is a bear to kind of punch through. So, um, but I think we're gonna do some really silly. Get more fatigue than we know what to do with is going to be the issue. And shooting you with fatigue is actually really terrible. Um, money. Okay, thrust. Take the fatigue. Oh. See, this is the issue. I can only really kind of get one good push at you, and you can just retreat it off every time. That's not fun. I mean, I've just got to push up. Yeah. And hit
we
up.
could have done the double French.
Yeah, the double French probably would have been a blast.
Double French
Um,
Civil War.
yeah, I guess then they added the Britons or the Bretons. You don't have to do the Breton. Yep. Let's see. What do we need? No rare unit within us. Nope. We do another. The hard part is this could be the end of the game, so it's like kind of just throwing it away at it, and then if I get anything out of it, it ain't gonna matter. So I'm gonna do an orders. We're gonna do Burning Fate to remove a fatigue from the Taborites. Uh, on you, if you like to do an orders reaction.
Uh, I don't think I have unloaded, so
Okay. Okay.
I spent it trying to vainly shoot at you.
I think that was a good shot. I don't think that's a. I don't think that's a god awful. Okay. Uh, man. Okay. Move. Shooting at you. How many levy you got? 1, 2 points. So I need to kill 2 levy to get a point. Really? Yep. And you kill 2 levy to get a point. Kill 1 warrior to get a point. Kill 1 hearthguard to get a point. So it's actually going to be a low scoring game. Okay. Well, then let's go ahead and we're going to activate the Taborites to rest. We are going to activate the Levy to move. I'm going to take a fatigue for this move because I can't get everybody out, I don't think. Maybe I can. We're going to see if we can finagle this. Yeah, I don't think we're getting out. I don't think we're getting out. Where's he at? Didn't make it. Okay. That's what I get for sitting in a swamp, I guess, huh?
Well, I would like to push it up further so those guys are relevant, but even without the wagon, your board's got some things.
It does have some good stuff. Like I said, I think there's some good plays here.
I have a tendency with the Germans to want to burn 2 or 3 dice on a melee and just.
I don't. It's hard to. I think the Germans do a good job of hitting 2 or 3 times. Because if you can do a one good overpower hit and possibly pop a unit you kind of weakened from before, the fatigue bombs going off really allow the second and third charges. So that's maybe just kind of my thought. Well, I can still shoot you, so that's still a good shot. That's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go ahead and use this dice to shoot at you with the levy crossbow. And I have 5 shots in range. In the back 2, but I do have a fatigue. So 5 shots plus 1.
Well, I kind of feel like I'm just going to use Righteous Knight with a rare and make you take away 8 dice.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that shot's done. Which it still goes off, so then I gain a fatigue, right?
Yeah.
And then we are going to go ahead and hmm, yeah. Let's go ahead and activate Taborites to move. I'm not in range for anything good at this point. We just got to attempt to get the whole unit up because they're going to charge, so they're going to come in with a fatigue. So this is going to be kind of a wasted. And so then they have their free charge. They don't need. Or actually, hold on. I'm not going to use their free charge. We're going to activate with Fervor of the Downtrodden. Activate a unit of warriors of levy on foot for a charge against 3 bonus attack dice during the ensuing melee. That's what I was going to do. And so they still have their free charge left. But they're coming in with a fatigue. So. Okay.
Okay, well, we cannot close ranks.
Nope. And then I come in with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 attacks because I get 3 bonus attacks.
Okay.
Yeah. I have a fatigue, so I'll pass.
I will use your fatigue to raise my armor to a 6.
Okay. Pass again.
And we're playing dice little chicken over here, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will pass also.
Okay. Yeah. So hitting you on a 6.
And I'm hitting you on what?
3.
Okay.
Your armor 3. 1 hit. Maybe 7 times. Yuck. That's not a good charge. I don't think I was in a good position to really use. And you saved it. I saved 2, lose 5. That is the. We're just gonna take the back rank. And I lose the Saga dice. I gave you the Saga dice. And I gave you 2 points for that melee win.
Well, we had the chicken going on with the rerolls there. So you had those rerolls loaded up.
And then I'll gain a fatigue. So it's no good to recharge you at this point. Because I'm going to have 3 attack dice and just give you another melee win. Well, unfortunately, that's my turn, bud. That's not what I wanted. I guess Warlord and Determination. Well, actually, we can't get these guys to get out from behind us, so we obey them, just in case we have another round. We obey the Hearthguard. And I move over. And then Warlord is gonna we obey. And that's my turn. So
all right. Well, depends on which way we do it. Usually it's either the 4 or we were doing how we did it at the Nationals, which is both of us roll.
Yeah, we can both roll. I always like that. On a 7-up, do we want to keep playing, or 7-up we quit?
You make the call, buddy.
Let's do up high we quit, down low we keep playing.
All right. All right.
It's a definitive good game, but yeah. I mean, I still don't mind this board without a wagon. I think it can still do the German. Like I said, I think that ability, man.
So are we going again, or are we done again?
No, low is done.
All right.
I think that's what I said, yeah. Low is done, high as we keep going.
Yeah, I think it's already kind of decided either way, so.
I think it is.
So, do we want to add points there?
Yeah, let's see what we got. Let's just see what we got for the fun of it. And so, there's 4 warriors. 3, and then the wagon. 5.
Okay, I have 8 in massacre points. Or have you at 8?
Yeah, so I got 12, and then you got 15 off of me. Plus your 7, so 15 to 22 is what we got? No. Hold on. 8, 12. 12 to 22. Or did you have 17 points?
No, I had 7. How many points am I getting?
9, 12, 15.
All right,
15.
22.
22, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. So
Then I have you at 8 over here.
yeah, then I had 4 bonus.
Yep.
So 22 to 12.